back up and working.
So wait, I'm just waiting for it to pop back up again. Yep, working again.
It's weird flying this thing because it's a heavy, but it's not as heavy as like even the 777s land heavy on this, obviously. So it's a similar size to the smaller 777.
I think the 777s are always just that little bit wider.
Yeah, but I mean, length of the aircraft, height of the aircraft is not massively different
No, not
to a
massively.
777. Yet my weight is miles different. My weight is way nearer like a 757. It's a weird. It's like a light heavy. It's same as like the 757s are a heavy light aircraft. 100% better in this thing. Maybe I'm just used to the 7.5, so the 7.6 is a bit easier to handle. It's supposed to be a 787.
Havana Center, good afternoon. This is JetBlue 1576 with at flight level 360.
See, that's the downside of all these modern jets. They're removing the speeds because it's all about efficiency now.
Oh yeah, no, but I could have gone faster in the 787 than I can in the 767. Go up to 0.9 in the 787.
Havana Center, Badger 422, flight level 370.
8.6, I think. So I was doing 0.84.
Havana Center, JetBlue 1576, flight level 360.
JetBlue 1576 Havana, good afternoon, sir. Radar contact, maintain flight level 360.
Flight level 360, JetBlue 1576, thank you.
Welcome.
Havana Center, Badger 422, flight level
Contact
370.
Kingston 125.4.
Over to Kingston 125.4, and Thompson doesn't exist anymore, it's Tomjet. The amount of times that exact guy has got my call sign wrong, Thompson every time, it's Tomjet, it's Tomjet, it's been for years. Kingston Centre, Tomjet 166 with you from 240 for 210 right order.
Tomjet 166, Kingston Radar, good afternoon. QNH at Sangster 1012, expect vectors for the RNAV approach, runway 07, maintain flight level 210.
QNH 1012, maintain 210, expect vectors for the RNAV. We've rerouted our flight plan direct to Bimba after all direct flights.
Tomjet 166, roger. And Tomjet 166 Heavy after Bimba, fly heading 250.
You're talking to ATC. On stream, you're a bit quiet when you're talking to ATC.
Kingston Tomjet 166, say again.
Tomjet 166 after Bimba, turn right heading 250.
Kingston Tomjet 166, we're just trying to confirm, you want us to head 250 after Bimba, not 235 as per the chart.
Okay, the published transition works as well. So after Bimba, you could proceed direct PD, descend to minimum published altitudes, and from PD, cleared for the RNAV approach runway 07.
Okay, so after Bimba, direct PD and then on the RNAV using those altitude constraints. We didn't realise that wasn't part of the RNAV, so that was just the standard. That's why we've gone direct to Bimba, or else we would have gone direct to PD instead.
And TOM166, no worries.
Kingston 55 Juliet Romeo with you. Well, I returned, turned my settings down, so shouldn't be freezing much, if any. And one more thing, just gonna do some VFR flights around your airspace, just to check out a couple of systems on this aircraft.
November 55 Juliet Romeo, roger, no problem.
Kingston TOM166, 166, we clear the descent on profile?
TOM166 Heavy, affirm.
Roger, clear to descent on profile.
And 55 Juliet Romeo, requesting VFR flight, well, 5,500 feet to Boscadell.
November 55 Juliet Romeo, roger, squawk 5001, taxi via Alpha, Wooding Point, runway 12.
Squawk 5501, taxi Alpha, holding short 12, 55 JR.
there you go, that'll fix it. It's because I turned it down the other day, because I think I was on voice activation, the washing machine was activating it. Oh, I always grease my landings, Josh. How dare you. Although this one got a bit more to do than most of the jets we usually fly, because I actually have to manage everything. Yes, proper flying. I guess we could call it that.
You can thank me for that, Matt.
Yeah. This is an on-nav approach, but scattered at 2000. So once we're past that, I should have clear visual of the airport, and I'll switch to visual then. Visual using the on-nav guidance, I guess.
Yeah, 55 Juliet Romeo is at the end. I'll be ready in about 5 minutes. Call you back.
Juliet Romeo, roger.
Somehow the aircraft passed the VNAV descent and didn't capture it, so that's great. There we go, hopefully it'll capture it now. See, hopefully the throttle should start moving.
We have begun our final descent into your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat.
55 Juliet Romeo is ready.
November 55 Juliet Romeo, are you able to do a left crosswind departure from runway 12?
Affirmative.
November 55 Juliet Romeo, Roger. Clear for takeoff runway 12, make left crosswind, and winds are 160 degrees at 9 knots.
Clear for takeoff, left turn out.
November 55 Juliet Romeo, radar contact, when able, reset transponder to 5001.
Reset to 5001.
Avianca 21 here, requesting step up to flight level 360.
Avianca 021, approved as requested.
Approved as requested, Avianca 21.
TOM166 Heady, contact Sangster Tower 118.75.
1875 for the tower, Tomjet 166 Heavy, thank you very much, bye bye.
25 terrain.
Tower Tomjet 166 Heavy, with you finals 12 miles.
Terrain.
Tomjet 166 Heavy, thanks to tower, good evening. The wind 0106 knots, runway 07, clear to land.
Clear land, Tomjet 166 Heavy.
Pull up. 1,000. Pull up. Pull up.
Well, clearly the VNav wasn't working. I thought I'd give it a chance and it failed me. Tomjet 166 is visual with a field switch into a visual approach.
Roger, Tomjet 166, you're clear to land, runway 07.
Clear land, Tomjet 166. Certainly handles better than the 757, this thing manually. 757 just feels sloppy.
Minimums. 500.
What the hell happened there? It's like we hit terrain.
Too low. Terrain.
Tomjet 166's go around. It was as if we hit terrain at like 300 feet there, or 100 feet, sorry.
Yeah, like you hit an invisible wall.
Tomjet 166 Heavy, are you going around?
Hey fam, Tomjet 166 heavy going around.
Roger, fly to publish miss, contact Kingston 125.4.
25.
Yeah, stand by, Tomjet 166.
Tomjet 166, you should be making a left turn here.
Yep, we're busy, thank you very much. We'll make the left turn when we can, thanks. I did say stand by in my contact a second ago. Kingston Center, Tomjet 166. We're with you climbing to 3,000 feet. We're not on the standard missed approach. We apologise, we're having issues. We need vectors, thank you.
November 55, Juliet Romeo Roger, you're clear to descend into the Class Golf airspace. There's no traffic in the vicinity, and you can report on the ground at Boscoville.
Clear to descend on, call you back on the ground.
Tomjet 166 Heavy, Roger, turn left heading 340, maintain 3000.
Left 340, maintain 3,000, Tomjet 166.
Avianca 021, contact Havana on 124.55.
124.55 for Avianca 21. Thank you for everything. Have a good one.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was strange. It is literally like we hit invisible terrain and bounced off.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Possibly try and land along.
What are the winds and traffic conditions saying? Maybe ask for the vectors for the other way around?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna ask for that. Centre Tomjet 166. Can we have a landing on runway 25, please? On that approach at about 100 feet, our aircraft hit invisible terrain. We were nowhere near the ground and it bounced us off, so we're unsure about the scenery we've got here.
Tomjet 166, Roger, not a problem. Turn right heading 040.
Right heading 040, and if you can get us vectors for visual, we'll go visually, it's the easiest way now.
Tomjet 166, Roger.
I don't think it was the aircraft, I think it's the scenery.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think that was the aircraft that caused it, I think that's something in the scenery. Which is annoying as hell, because you don't know about it until it's too late. And then it's like a weird go around because the aircraft doesn't actually know what you're doing. Like, it didn't realise I'd gone around then. Admittedly, I didn't press the go around key, but I was trying to concentrate on
Tomjet 166, turn right heading 105.
Right heading 105, Tomjet 166. And said a Tomjet 166, your tower's gone offline now.
See, it's
I
situations
owe him an
like that where
apology.
you
I
need the
did
second man.
get slightly aggressive over the radio because I'd called the go around, and when he gave me the instruction to follow the missed approach, I told him to stand by because I was busy, and then he contacted me again telling me I should be on a left turn, which isn't helpful.
No problem. I don't think that was the issue. He was having some connection troubles earlier as well. But I'll check with M&T.
Yeah, just my apologies if you thought I was being overly aggressive the way I talked to him. But if I'm on a go around and I'm not following the missed approaches for a reason.
And Tomjet 166 Heavy, continue that right turn heading 180.
Right turn heading 180. Tomjet 166 Heavy. I don't know what I sounded like, but I felt like I had a go at him then.
And Tomjet 166 Heavy, continue right turn heading 240.
To be fair, you made it
Riding
clear the first time.
Tomjet 166
We asked you to do it, and you said, yes, stand by, I'm just having a few issues. What's the rule? Aviate, navigate, communicate. You was flying the plane first.
Kingston radar, Badger 422 is descending through flight level 319-4290.
Still trying to get the aircraft
Badger 422, Kingston radar, welcome on board, maintain flight level
you got a bit stumbled because you raised the landing gear, but you still had flaps 30.
Maintain flight level 290,
yeah.
Badger 422.
Because the aircraft wasn't
and
going
for the
into
approach,
a
am I expecting 1-2 left by left?
Me to prematurely raise the landing gear.
Badger 422, copy.
Tomjet 166, descend and maintain 1,500.
Down to 1,500,
Tomjet 166. Because then I see you eventually realised what happened and you put the gear back down again. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I knew it was because of the gear. It was giving me a misconfig. I knew that. I just was trying to get stable before I touched anything else. So admittedly, the first thing I should have done was engaged the toggle button and gone into a go around and then engaged the autopilot, LNAV and VNAV, and it would have sorted me out well enough for me to recover, and then I could have took the speed over.
When sorting me right out, I was just going an hour ago now to touchdown.
And Tomjet 166 Heavy, turn right heading 245. Airfield is at your 12 o'clock in about 10 miles. Report when you have it in sight.
Right to 245 and we'll report the airfield in sight.
Planning to depart to the leg tomorrow.
And I'll talk to you about it in a minute. Airfield in sight, Tomjet 166.
Tomjet 166, roger, cleared visual approach runway 25, and you could contact Sangster Tower 118.75.
Cleared the visual 25 and over the tower 118.75. Thanks very much. Tower Tomjet 166 Heavy with you, visual approach 25.
Tomjet 166 Heavy, roger, the winds 0106 knots, runway 25, clear to land.
Clear land Tomjet 166 Heavy, and the incident before, I think there's something wrong with my scenery because it bounced me off an invisible terrain at 100 feet.
No worries.
I'm going to cautiously land long. I've only had this issue once before at a scenery, and it's usually sceneries that have like a coast directly on the end of their runway.
Do you know what it gave me flashbacks of?
What's that?
The FD to Madeira. And we had that delay of 0.3 of a mile, and you touched down perfectly fine. For me, I hit the cliff face.
Oh yeah. If anything, I was even slightly high according to the pappies as well.
1,000.
A little bit of bump from the terrain to my left. The thing is, it's not a massive runway, so I can't land too long, or else I'm not going to be stopping.
Minimums.
Alright, here we go again. If it happens on this runway, I'm going to have to divert. There, slightly high, three white, one red. But there's not a... yeah, that should be alright this way in, because there's no coast. Oh. Coming up to 200 feet.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
That's how we roll.
No way.
What?
The stream froze just as you was about to touch down.
Oh,
Tomjet 166 Heavy, welcome to Montego Bay, main left to neighbor ground 121.7, so long.
Left for neighbour 121.7, and we apologise for our outburst earlier.
No worries.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 5:15 p.m. and it's currently about 27 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey. We apologize for the delay. Please coordinate with airline staff as necessary regarding connecting flights or accommodations.
Where's that invisible terrain? I'm going to have to watch the video back to see at what point it was. I wonder if it's that wall of rock there, I don't know. This is an old scenery that I've had to adapt for version 5. Ground below, Tomjet 166 vacated left.
Tomjet 166, youngsters ground, hello, welcome, safe parking.
No preference.
Roger, Tom, yeah, 166, Roger, continue taxi via Alpha, parking at the discretion.
Okay, taxi via Alpha, park at my discretion, Tomjet 166. That's not a lot of wingtip clearance there. Don't think a 7.5 should be parked on these bays, they're way too small for that kind of length. No, sorry, an A320, that's a 321, even so. It's point stand. Oh, note to self. Caution when trying to land. Oh, we missed it. Caution when trying to land on 07, it wasn't it?
Looks like someone's got to go into further testing.
Possibly. I'll just try it with a different aircraft coming in low, like 50 foot, and see if I bounce. It might have just been a fluke, but I don't know. What the hell? It says this is a medium spot, that's why I chose it. Yeah, look how short it is. I'm gonna have to like swing in at full tilt just to get straight. Bloody GSX is not set up right here. And I'm using a file for it, I think, not one I've made. Gonna hit Jenny in a minute. Right, I think we'll stop there. And on top of it all, PAX X penalised me for not letting my PAX know why we had a delay. I mean, if they all felt their backs shatter 100 feet above the runway, they'll know why we were delayed. Right, now I'm off Vatsim. I'm going to go into slew mode and see if I can replicate what just happened. What height was I at, do you know?
It was just after the 200 call out, I think, wasn't it?
I mean, I wasn't. You don't think I was actually too low and my wheels dipped, do you?
No, I don't think. Quickly set yourself up
Hang on.
and fly it visually back in.
It's hard without any hydraulics. Yeah, there you go. Definitely that wasn't me. Yeah, every time. Yeah, I can replicate it. It's happening. It's as if there's like a 50-foot wall at the end of the runway. I'll have a look in the scenery and see if I can.
Yeah.
If there's a CVX file, that might solve it.